Hello guys, me again Aswad, and this time is another review for the latest Rajinikanth movie, Lal Salaam. As you know, I'm a fan of Rajinikanth, so when I heard that he's coming out with a new movie, plus directed by his own daughter, Ashwara Rajinikanth, so of course I was excited. Because I'm a fan. His last movie, Jailer, is my favorite. I love that movie. So I went in expecting of course like Rajinikanth movie, but unfortunately, I'm going to be honest with you, Rajinikanth is not the main actor. So his character is there. He shows up. But the movie is not about him. He's not the main character. Or it's like a cameo. And it's so sad because the movie is not good. It's not good at all. The message is good. The message is about living in harmony between Hindus and Muslims that is happening in India. But the story is very confusing, and the story is focusing on these two men. But when you see the movie from how it starts, it's very confusing because it's like it's repeating itself. Something happened in the beginning that I was thinking like, okay, what happened, and then it turns out the story reveals itself as the movie move forward. Okay, it's just a confusing mess. It's really a confusing mess. Rajinikanth had fantastic introduction, but it happens only 40 minutes into the movie. Then Rajinikanth showed up, and the introduction to Rajinikanth is of course fantastic. I have to say it's fantastic, but the movie is not about him, and the story is so bad. It has a good message about living together between religion, and but the story plot, like there is no, it's not a proper plot. Let me explain what I mean. Okay, when you start writing a movie, it's not a TV show. TV show you can play around, but if you're writing a movie, there should be a hero, and then there should be a antagonist, the protagonist and the antagonist, the bad guys. Okay, and then something happened. The bad guy do something to the good guy, and the good guy can go for revenge. The good guy can delete the bad guy. In this movie, there's no bad guy. I mean, there is no proper bad guy. There is no problem caused by the bad guy. Because if you have protagonist, antagonist, there will be drama between them. Antagonist started the problem first, and then you have to settle the problem, and then settle the antagonist. But in this movie, you trust me, when you see this movie, there's no clear protagonist. There are few bad people in this movie. Few bad people, but they were never punished. I mean, there's no punishment for the bad people in this movie. And it was so bad. Because at first it started like these two people having problem. But turns out, as the movie revealed itself, these people are like brothers. They know each other from very young. And then they want to kill each other. One guy wanted to kill himself. One guy broke his arm like crazy. I mean, I'm thinking like, hey. And then it doesn't stop. Like there's no, what do you call that? There's no entertaining ending or entertaining bad guy. I mean, basically, I wanted to say to the director, go and watch Rajinikanth previous movies. Every movie that he starred has proper bad guys and good guys. So that's a very simple plot. But in this movie, there's no bad guys really, like the bigger bad guys. At first, they were talking about some politician and like trying to create problem, so they can gain power. And then there's also one guy who disrupt this Hindu celebration. And then there's also another guy who just out of the blue, and there's no solution to those people. There's no proper ending. There's no justice happening against the bad guys. I mean, it's such a bad movie. And the message itself, I mean, proper storytelling was not here. Proper movie storytelling was not here. And this movie start with them focusing on the chaos, Indian chaos, Hindu and Muslim chaos inside the village. And then there's also focusing on cricket. So I thought like there will be like a showdown between cricket. No, the cricket is just something they use to fight, as an excuse to fight. And then it just doesn't make any sense. Even when they are fighting together, this guy fight with this guy, to the point that, I mean, was this is fighting on the basis of a cricket game, to the point that you destroy his career. One guy destroyed another guy's career by breaking the arm, and suddenly the guy has to amputate the arm. Like, how extreme is that? So I really was like disappointed, because I was like confused because in the middle of the movie, then it reveals what happened from the beginning of the movie. They are very confusing, man. And then there was like Rajinikanth has a sister that the plot is not developed. It's like Rajinikanth has a sister who's a Hindu, and then she's only bad acting. The only face that you can see is just sadness, or she's sad about fearing that Rajinikanth will kill his nephew. Oh my god, it was so bad. It doesn't have, like I said again, no clear plot, no protagonist, no antagonist. Rajinikanth is not the... Okay, if you want to come here to watch this movie, Rajinikanth is not the main hero. The main hero, I really, to be honest with you, zero charisma. I feel like I'm paying money for a different movie. You know, if Rajinikanth is not in this movie, completely this movie will sunk really bad. The message is good, but this is not it's not a feel good message, you know. It should have a proper protagonist and antagonist, and proper simple plot to move the drama. But there's a lot like, what are they focusing on? Really, what are they focusing on? Because they're starting focusing on cricket, and then they're focusing on getting money to build a Hindu tower, and then like there's a prolong to the point there's no purpose of it. And then there's also a race riot where this guy want to kill that guy, and that guy wanted to kill that guy, and then suddenly in the middle of the religious riot, suddenly they work together, and then another bad guy show up, and then Rajinikanth show up, and then suddenly these two people they wanted to kill each other suddenly become buddies again. Oh, really, like I was like, I wish I never bought tickets to this movie. I wish, and I'm saying that as a fan of Rajinikanth. I love Jailer, I love Don, I love most of his movies from Padayappa. I love this guy, but there's also a romantic plot that goes nowhere. I don't know why they put romantic plot there, but it's because the girl never showed up again in the plot. Never showed up again. So I don't know why the focus on the romantic girlfriend, because she doesn't show up again. She just show up for the music video, romantic song. Horrible movie. My score is, I have to say, 1 out of 10. Just a bad Rajinikanth. It's not even a Rajinikanth movie. It's just a scam. I'm sorry.